guys, today I'll be teaching you how to create these cute little angry birds. Today you'll need yellow bands, white bands, black bands, skin colored bands, and orange bands. There will be a band count in the description box below, so please check there if you're wanting to make the angry bird. Today you'll be able to use any type of loom as the loom is positioned in a staggered position. To get started, we make a V, so we have 2 yellow bands, and make a V with 2 more yellow bands, like that. Now we make 2 X's, so you go across and across. Then you make another X, across and across. Now you make another V, so the bands meet in the center. Like that. Now you get 2 bands and wrap it around this pin, so the pin that you last placed bands on, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So now we loom this part out. We go in through the cap band, grab the top 2 bands on a pin, then loom them out to where they come from. If you did it right, you should have a teardrop there. Now you do that with the other side. So now you find whichever band is on the bottom. For me, it's this band. It goes underneath the top band. So you grab that and pull it over and around the pin that's in the middle. And pull it over to this pin. Now you do that with the other band, which was the top band. And pull it over. Now you find the bottom band again, same band as last time for me, and pull it over, go around the middle pin and put it on that pin. Now do that with the other band, around the middle pin. Now you bring the 2 bands in so they meet. So now you should have this. So we loomed the V and the X's and the V. Now we go over here, make it so that we can tell where the bands are, and flip over. So flip over the bottom 4 so you only have 4 left on the pin. Like that. Now push everything down. Now we have to start doing the layers. So for me, this is going to be the front where the face goes, and this is the back. So we place 2 bands. We're going around the back first. 2 bands around. 2 more bands. 2 more yellow bands. Now we have to do the belly at the front. So now we do 2 skin colored bands, 2 more, my band's a little sticky, 2 more, and 2 more. So now we've just done the back, so half of it is yellow and then half of it, the other half is skin colour. Now we loop over the bottom 4. So on every pin there should be the X bands you grab those bands and pull it over the top bands. So the bottom 4 bands, pull it over the top, all the way around. So on every pin. On this last pin there should be 6 bands that you pull over because this was the cap band. If you can pull it over a few at a time, or you can stick your hook in and pull it over all at once. It doesn't matter so long as they all get over. Now 4 on all the other pins. Now push all of that down. Now we do another way around. This row we do the back yellow like last time, but we reduce how big we make the belly. So we do half of it yellow again, and then we do 2 more yellow bands across into there, then just 2 skin color bands twice, so you've used 4 skin color bands, then 2 yellow bands. Now we flip over the bottom 4 like last time. Here you should have 4 skin color bands, 4 more skin color bands, 4 skin color bands. Then over here you have 2 skin color bands and 2 yellow bands. Then the back is all 4 yellow bands. Then corner is 2 skin color and 2 yellow. Now push everything down. Now we have to make the tail. So how we make the tail is we start using our black bands. We take 1 black band, wrap it around a hook into a figure 8, get both bands, wrap them around again. Now we get 1 band, wrap it around, pull on the band, so this is called a double band, then pull all 4 loops from the other band over the top. Now put that back on your hook. Now make another doubled band, so wrap it into a figure 8, pull it, put that on your finger, and pull all 4 bands from the other one over there. Now push that down to the very end of your hook. Now we make another one of those. So double a band, then pull both loops and put it onto your hook. That's cap band. Now we get 1 more band, double it, pull the cap band over, then put that back on your hook. Double band, pull all 4 bands over, put it back on your hook. And then 1 more double band, pull everything over and put it back on your hook. So now you should have one with 2 links and then a cap band, and then one with 3 links and then a cap band. Now we make another one like we did the first time. So double a band, pull both loops, make it into a cap band. Now 1 band, double it, pull the cap band over. One band, double it, pull 4 loops over. Now we get 1 more band and pull everything, so all 3 of the things over. So all 3. And then put it back on your hook. Now we have to put this on our loom. So we stick our hook down into the pin on the back, so where the yellow is, in the middle. stick it in, pull all the bands off, and then pull those black bands onto the yellow bands. Now put it back on. Make sure you keep the tail on the outside and don't push it on the inside. Now we can pull and loosen up these bands around those pins. So just pull the bands up and over the pins. And then poke the tail out that way. If you need to, re-push the bands down. So now we must make the beak. So we get one band, wrap it around once, wrap them around again. Wrap one band around, put it over, stick it together. Another band, double it, pull everything over, then another cap band, so double it, then double them again. Now double another band. And pull the cap band over. Now you get one more band, double it, and pull everything onto that band. Now we get back our loom, push this down to the end of our hook, put your hook in through the middle of the belly, so that's where the skin color side is, and opposite from the tail. So in through the bands on that pin, then pull all the bands from the beak over. Now replace those bands. Put that down if you need to, and make sure this is on the outside and doesn't go on the inside. Now we do the eye row, so we also have to make the eyes. So now you get one black band, wrap it around your hook once, grab both, wrap it around again. Now a white band, wrap it around twice on the far side, then twice on the side closest to the hook end. Now you get two yellow bands and pull all of the eye onto those two yellow bands. And then push it down. The eye goes in between, or beside where the beak was, where the beak is. And then we got to make another one. So one band, wrapped around once, wrapped around again. Yeah, a white band, wrap it around twice on each side. Two yellow bands, pull all of the bands over onto those two yellow bands. Then put the eye band next to where the beak, or where the other eye band is. So now the rest of the way around is just two yellow bands. Like that. Now we loop over the bottom 4 bands on every pin. So on this pin there should be 2 yellow bands and 2 skin colored bands. Oops, don't let any of your bands come off the pin. This pin really doesn't like me. Okay. Now in the middle there should be 4 skin coloured bands. On the corner, 2 skin coloured, 2 yellow. Then the rest of the way around is 4 yellow. Now push everything down. You can loosen this up even more. Just pull it over the pins. Sorry if I do that a lot, I'm kind of sick. And it's kind of become a habit actually. So now we gotta make the eyebrows, which is kind of difficult. So stick your hook in through the pins, or through the bands on this pin. So next to one of the eyes. It doesn't matter which one, because we do it on both sides. Now you get one black band, wrap it around the pin twice. So there's a cap band on that pin. Then put those bands back on. Now you go over to the other side. So these are both next to the middle pin. Get one band and wrap it around twice around that pin. Push that down. Now we put a hook down inside here. You can either put it on your finger, put it on another spare hook, toothpick, anything that can hold it. And then pull the black bands over onto the middle pin. Now replace these bands back onto the pin. Now we've got to flip over just those black bands. Now push the front down, because it might have come up slightly while we were doing it. So now we have to reduce. We're going to reduce the 2 end pins. So if you can't find which are the 2 top bands, just push your hook around the inside and it should show you where the top bands are. I finally got it. So you get the 2 top bands, see where they're coming from? Mine are coming from this pin over here, and you want to pull it to the opposite pin. Then you grab the bottom bands, they're coming from this pin, so they go to the bottom pin. So, same thing, if you can't see where the separation is, just do that. Now grab the 2 top bands, mine are coming from this pin, so the top pin, so now you want to put them to the bottom pin. 2 bottom bands, put them to the top pin. Now push the end pins down. So now we do another row round of yellow. So you have the long stretch on both sides and then just normal round. Then a long stretch, and I need more bands, so I will be back. I got more yellow bands, so let's continue. So now we do the 2 back pins, put 2 bands, and then 2 bands. Try and just push the tail out of the way, kind of ignore it in a way, but make sure it doesn't get trapped underneath the bands. So now on the corners we have 6 bands to loop over. So we loop over the reducing band first, or the reducing bands, and then the bottom 4. Then the middle pin only has 4. Then the reducing band, bottom 4, reducing band, bottom 4, just 4. Then reducing bands, bottom 4. Now we push everything down, and we also have to reduce again. Now we reduce the 2 middle pins, so front and back. Push your hook around like we did before if you need to. Then grab the top 2 bands. Mine are coming from this pin over here, so pull it to the opposite pin. So pulling it away from where it's coming from. Now do that with the other bands. Now push that down and we'll do the front. So now push it around, grab the top 2 bands. Mine are coming from this pin, so we pull them over to the right pin. And then these bands are coming from the right pin, so we pull them over to the left pin. Now push those down. So now we just have 4 long stretches with 2 yellow bands. So just around the outside. And here, if you want to, you can either put it around the outside or push it inside. And make sure you keep the beak out of the way. 2 bands. Then 2 bands around the back. Push that over the top. Now we have the 6 on every pin, so the reducing band and bottom 4 on every single pin. Reducing band, bottom 4. Reducing band, bottom 4. And reducing band, bottom 4. So now we have that. Now we spin this around again, and we've got to find the bottom 2 bands so that there won't be as many bands. So you can tell if you've got the bottom 2 bands and you pull it over. If you get the top 2 bands, it will look like this, and you'll be taking them off. So you want to get the bottom 2 bands and pull them through, because you can see the bands are through the bottom 2 bands. So push your hook around on every pin if you need to, and then pull the bottom 2, oops, that was the top 2, pull the bottom 2 over, around, and find the bottom 2, if I can find them, and then, oops, that was the top again, and pull the bottom 2 over. So now I would recommend using a latch hook if you have one, because it'll be easier. They look like this. They have a little latch, and they're kind of bent, bigger at the end. So I recommend using that because there's more space on it. But I'm going to use the Rainbow Loom hook so that I can show everyone that it is possible to do this, which is why we flipped over the bottom 2. So now you start away from the face, put your hook inside the bands all the way around. So you can flip your loom around for this. There. And there. So now we don't want them flipped inside out, so like that. So there, we're almost done. If you have something else, we'll push that down, because now we have to make the top little pieces of hair kind of thing. So we get 1 band, wrap it around again. Another band, wrap it around once. Oops. Pull it over. Another band, wrap it around again, and pull it over. Do that again. So 1 band, wrapped around once, wrap it around again, another band, wrap it around once, pull it, pull that over, then another band, wrap it around once, and pull that over. Now we get 2 bands, put them on our hook, and bring all of it over. So both them, and then that as well. Then we pull it together. Now we make a slip knot, which is where you pull the back 2 bands over the top 2, and then pull it tightly so that it doesn't fall apart. Now you stick your hook up through the Angry Bird, and then pull those bands, those 2 black bands, into the Angry Bird. And there you have it, your very own Angry Bird. So if you made this, please post it on Instagram to FunLumaX Angry Birds or RLumaX Angry Birds, and I made another tutorial for this Angry Bird. So please like and subscribe this video, comment down below your thoughts, and also if anyone is wondering, I am wearing the double triple portholes bracelet created by Crazy Just Might Work and tutorial by Loves to Loom on YouTube. And also some of their techniques, like how I started it off with the V and the X's, were by, Crafting Fantastic uses in her Happy Foods, and I make her Happy Foods a lot. So credits to her for that, and also some of the other things, but I thought of how to make these mostly. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and bye.